Hi, in this lesson, I'm going to show you how to do a simple file upload. Um, First, you decide where you want to put your file uploader. So let's create a folder. Um, we can call it user files. And then we're going to create the actual file upload itself. So you right click on that folder, new, CRUD, and you create a new file uploader. We'll call it upload file. And that's going to create the actual file uploader that we can include in our browser application. So, for instance, in your the file input type, that's the stuff that you refer to in your form. So by default, when you create a file uploader, it will upload the file to the directory where the file uploader is located. As you can see with this dot here, it says use a current working directory. We'll leave that as it is for this demo. And there's a bunch of other settings here. For the size, if you set it to -1, it means there's no limit. You can put an actual number there for the number of bytes that you want to restrict it to. Before we can actually use this, we need to uncheck server side only. That would allow it to be visible on the browser. So now we're going to go ahead and test this. You don't actually have to write any code to test this. You can just right click, select test. All these parameters you can ignore. You don't actually have to supply them, and even if you try to supply them, it won't override the ones that you have set on the file uploader because they're marked as final. So let's give the file a name. Let's call it SQL and say add file, and we're going to browse, select an SQL file, save, and now you need to make sure your app is running. So here we have the application, the test app is actually running. So you need to ensure that that is running before you can do this test. So hit run, and it uploaded the file and returned an array telling us where the file is. Now if we refresh this folder, you should see the file in there. As you can see, here's our file that we just uploaded. It's now in that directory. As you can see, we can actually open it within the developer environment. So this file could have been anything. It could have been a PDF file. It could be an image file, let's say, for users to upload, let's say, user profile or anything like that. One thing you should note is to use a file uploader in your system settings, you should always specify a temporary directory, which is where files are first uploaded to before they actually move to the destination directory. So within your system settings, there's an entry called Crudzilla temporary upload directory here. So you set that to where you want your temporary directory to be.